Hi, someone, I think it was Big Deck Energy, asked me to, oh, not asked me, I offered to, we were talking about Bleedthrough when coloring with marker. I used Prismacolor marker. So I picked the darkest page that I colored, so I used actual black, like, marker, on these. Most of them, I didn't use black. And I can read it fine. I can read this fine. So, the axe is a symbol of war and sacrifice, but it is also associated with lightning. For biblical lore, an axe striking the root of a tree symbolizes da 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 da. That's right here too. Here to dismantle all that corrupts, gluttony, envy, pride, sloth, and when the pursuit of wisdom has derailed into folly. So I can read that fine. What I did have trouble reading was a page where I colored on the other side too. So I was trying to give her dark hair. And like kind of more afro kind of hair, or that I can interpret as afro hair. I had a hard time with it, but I had to do it on this side too to make the lines up where they're kind of disappear and not be as obvious to see because it kind of was messing with the illusion. I think I did okay. And this is what I'm having trouble reading, because I colored on this side and the other side. Where I've only colored on one side, that's fine, I have no problem. But where I've colored on both sides, I've had some problem. Yeah, so I've only done that in 2 places in the whole coloring so far. So, for example, the serpent emerges from a crown and the other from her something, I think it says the gate of life and death, where the serpent is first awakened. She wears, oh yeah, it must be wears, a garland of roses. This is the adept who has acquired some, I don't know what that says, working knowledge of the mystic arts and the mastery over fears and fearsome situations. So, for those places, what I think I'll do is use this white marker or white pen to write what, because only like 2 places, like here and this here, because I colored on both sides, and here where I colored on both sides. But actually I can read this one okay. I use brown and black. Okay, prophecy does not simply mean foretelling. It means a promise. It's an ideal future that signifies the negation of the empirical world it contains at the same time the hope and assurance of a new heaven and a new earth. And prophetic vision are symbolic power ventures beyond the limits of our finite existence. Okay, so some reason I can read that better, but it would still be nice to be able to like read it without having to stop so much. But everything else is fine, which is surprising, right? Like, cause so you think it, like, I think it looks harder to read on the camera than in real life. In real life, it's like fine. The left eye providence opens with the alchemical symbol for water. The crown of the triple goddess appears above, inscribed with the solar cross in front of the eye. I'm not having a problem, so I'm surprised. I'm like, so I think if you want to color with marker, I don't think you should be afraid. It looks messy, but it's easy to read. Yeah. The only thing would be coloring on both sides. Let's see. Form along the horizon line. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, alright, thanks.